guys, it's Tiffany. Welcome to Tiffany Colors. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all my completed pages out of my Hannah Lynn coloring books. I have quite a few pages. I've been coloring her books for quite a long time now, so I have a good amount to show you. And I always love watching other YouTubers go through their collection videos and show off all their completed pages, even if they're older pages that they've done from like way back when they first started coloring. I love seeing all those and their process through to now. So yeah, we're going to be seeing some of those probably early pages and some more recent pages, but I've pulled all my books off the shelf as well as some PDFs that I've printed out over the years. I have a couple of her books on PDF, and we'll look at those as well. All right, let me clear my desk and I'll be right back. Okay, so I thought we would start with my very first coloring book I ever bought by Hannah Lynn, and it's these fairy tale princesses and storybook darlings, and it says it was 2018, so maybe that was when I first started coloring in her books. You can see here I was just practicing with what colored pencils worked best. I think this was a small set of Color Soft that I had gotten in a like sample box or whatever, and I really didn't like the way they performed on this paper. This, I believe, was my Prismacolors by the looks of the colors, and I realized then, oh, I think the Prismacolors are going to be the best in these coloring books, these Hannah Lynn paper coloring books. And that has pretty much what I have stuck to. Anytime I pull out a Hannah Lynn coloring book to color in, it's usually always my Prismacolor pencils and Ohuhu markers, alcohol markers. So we'll just kind of quickly, I'm not going to flip through every page because out there you can see all the flip throughs on YouTube, but I thought when I came across, come on, I know there's some here. Okay, so I did this one. So this one was done on September 5th, 2018. This might have been one of my very first pages, maybe I did in this book. I'm not quite sure. We'll see as we go along. You can see I used some Wink of Stella because it is very glittery in her hair. I've got, I think I got a white Posca pen, and so I was playing around with that. Prismacolor pencils. I do believe there is a little bit of marker base on her dress. Oh, and I used some watercolor in the background. Now, I don't know if, yep, I think these are my Neocolor 2s. I probably had just gotten my small set of Neocolor 2s. Right here, these, and I really don't use them that much. They work beautifully. I'm just not a huge watercolor person. If I do use watercolor, it's usually just in the background. I like how her eyes came out. I love the colors I used. I probably had a reference picture on Pinterest. I love referencing Pinterest to get color swatches, color schemes, especially for the background and for the whole page, really. But yeah, one of my favorites. If you haven't noticed in my videos, I love bright, colorful colors, bright, colorful pages. And then I did this one on August 15th. So actually, this one might have been my first one, my very first one. And did I use? I think I had gotten a small set of Ohuhu markers, my very first small set of Ohuhu markers, alcohol markers. And this was my first time using alcohol markers as a base and then going over it with colored pencils. And again, I really like this one. I like all the details. I like how the moon came out. I know I used gel pen. I think this is all gel pen for these small little details. Same thing with the stars. I believe that's all gel pen. I really like how the pumpkins came out. I believe the pumpkins is all with, yep, that's all done in colored pencil. Now it looks like it might have been a harder pencil, so I don't know if that was Prismacolor, but this was definitely her skin. And hair, I'm sure, was done in Prismacolor. Okay, so I based her hair in alcohol marker and then went over it with Prismacolor. I like the clouds, the gradient in the clouds. I like how the ruffles really pop because I shaded really nice and dark underneath and then brought it out to a lighter color. I usually like to use like 3 different shades, a light, a medium, and a dark to get that really good contrast. I really think that's what makes a page pop, is when you can have really dark pieces along with some really light highlights. So yeah, complete that one on August 18th. Let's see what else we've got in here. Oh yes, this is one of my favorites. So I did this on April of 2019. So almost a year later, I picked the book back up and I did, is this Snow White? Must be. Isn't that awful? I don't really know all my princesses. Yeah, Snow White and Friends. Lots and lots of greenery. Really had fun with my Ohuhu markers. You can see I pretty much based the whole thing and then just shaded it in. The raccoon is so cute. I like her outfit. I like how her hair came out. I think that's why I was drawn to this, because I really wanted to try a blue-black hair color. And so I thought, who better to try that out on than Snow White? I like the little apple, how I did like 2 or 3 different colors there, and the moss hanging. You can see a little tiny house in the background. Hannah Lynn's style back then was very sketchy, which I like, but I like her style, I think, even more now. But yeah, really, really cute with the little animals hanging out in the forest. Let's see if I've got anything else. Oh, and this one was May of 2018. Okay, I probably should have started from the front of the book. So this, I think, was when I was trying just alcohol marker to see if I could blend and color with just plain alcohol marker. You can see I'm trying to blend the 3 different shades of green together there, and I'm outlining. So I'm just starting to figure out how to use alcohol markers. Again, I really like how the colors pop. Her skin, I'm practicing. You can tell my skin isn't all that great yet. I'm still trying to figure out how to blend. I think what happened was I tried to use alcohol marker, just alcohol marker for her skin, and it was way too blotchy and too, you could see all the lines. So then I tried going over it with my colored pencils. And I'm pretty sure it's probably Prismacolor. So I think this might be one of my very first Hannah Lynn pages, unless I have a PDF. Because I think that's how I started. I like printed out a PDF of Tinkerbell. And I had printed it on tone tan paper. It was like a free one that she did. This one, you'll see it in my PDFs. But I really like how she came out. Actually, if I could find it right now, because it's tone tan, so I can, right here, this one. So this was a freebie that I think she had on her website, and so I printed it out on this. It was just a tone tan notebook that I'd cut up and printed it out on. And I used white jelly roll, and this was all done in Prismacolor, because I did use a little bit of alcohol base for her skin, but pretty much everything else was done in Prismacolor. Unless I scanned it on this book. Maybe I did. Maybe I scanned the image in the book and then printed it out. That might have been it. Before I went right into the book, because this was done on 6/20/2018. So this was actually after this one. This was my second one that I did ever of Hannah Lynn's. But yeah, I believe that's all the pages that I have. Oh no, I've got Little Red Riding Hood, and I did not date this one. This one I know I did in polychromos, so I based some of it in, a little bit of it in my Ohuhu markers, and then I went over it with my polychromos, and those worked pretty good in this on this page, but I still love my Prismacolors the best. You can see her skin looks a little more blotchy, a little more blocked out. Really like how the wolf came out and the basket. And all the colors, her green eyes really stand out too. Again, lots of pop of color. Love lots of color. And this one I think I had started with first and I did not like it. Her coat was too dark. And so that's when I decided to skip that one and go right to this one. But yes, really, this is a nice coloring book. All right, on to the next one. I believe the next two I picked up was Enchanted Halloween and A Whimsy Girl's Christmas. I wanted some holiday ones. So let's start with Enchanted Halloween and see what we find that I have colored. Oh yes, this one. Again, I did not date it. This one, I know the background is Neocolor 2s. I remember that. And I did base this with my Ohuhu markers. And then I'm pretty sure it's Prismacolor pencils on top with some Jelly Roll for highlights or Posca. I did have a Posca paint pen then, so I could have done that. I really like these neon stars. That must have been, yeah, there was a neon yellow that came in that first little set of Ohuhu markers that I had. But, yep, I like her hair. I like the colors, the purples, the oranges, the yellows. Her skin came out much better in this one. Really like that too. And the clouds didn't come out too bad. I think I like my clouds in the other one though, with the pink and the blue blended together. And let's see, what else do we have in here? I know I've done more. Oh, this one. Do I have any more in here? Oh, my son did this one. Oh my God, I forgot this was even in here. He wanted to color a Halloween picture with me, and I had him sign it and date it. Actually, it was done in March of 2019, so he must have just picked it when I used to color at the kitchen table, and he would come over and sit with me and sometimes want to color. But yeah, I think he did a pretty good job. I don't exactly remember how old he was then, but I bet he was like 4th or 5th grade during that time. But yeah, I let him play with my markers and my colored pencils. And then there's this one, which I did not date. I wish I did. I really like how her hair came out. Love, love, love her hair, the teal and the blue. And then I'm pretty sure I went on Pinterest and looked up these Dia de los Muertos like paintings, face paintings, and came out with this. I really like how I outlined it with white to make it pop and did a really dark eye, nice contrast. Yep, did I base this? I must have based some of it. Oh yeah, I did, with Ohuhu, and then went over it with colored pencil. If you're interested in figuring out how to do that, base it with an alcohol marker and then go over it with a colored pencil, I do have a newer video on my channel of a Hannah Lynn page that I just recently did that I showcase how I do that, how I base it with the alcohol marker and then just go over it with colored pencil. So feel free to go watch that video. I don't know if I have any other in here. I think that's it. I probably should have went through and marked them because I'm afraid I'm going to miss some. Okay. Now A Whimsy Girl's Christmas coloring book. Let's see. Oh, I really want to do that page. I'm afraid to do it though, because I love this page so much that I'm afraid I'm going to not do a good job on it. Isn't that? I've been coloring for so long and I still have those fears that it's not going to come out good. Okay, come on. Oh yes, I love this one. So I did this one in November of 2018. I love the birch trees that I made in the background. Well, they were there. I made them into birch looking trees. I love the colors I used in the wreath. I love the color of her hair, that very pale blonde against the blue, soft pale blue of her sweater. I like how I did the wings. I did like little dots, if you can see that, around the edges of the wings. Oh, there is a bit of a sparkle. I don't know if you can see that. So I must have either used Wink of Stella or it's a metallic gel pen. It's probably a metallic gel pen for the stars. I like the background. Love the background. The gradient I did. Did I base anything? No, this is all straight Prismacolor pencil work. So that had to take me a long time. That is how I like to do my gradients though, is with my Prismacolor pencils, because it's easier for me to slowly blend when trying to do it with alcohol marker, but it takes a lot longer. But that's all right. I do enjoy the process. And her pretty blue eyes. All right, let's see what else. Oh yes, this one. I did this one in 2019, December 31st of 2019. You can hear the crinkle. So I obviously did watercolor. Maybe yep, I think this is a pale blue watercolor. Oh, and I outlined all the snowflakes in a metallic gel pen. And yeah, pretty much based everything else with alcohol marker. Skin was Prismacolor. Some more glitter gel pen around the border. Like the colors, very Christmassy. And this one I did in 2020. Really love this one. This is probably one of my absolute favorites. I love her hair. Found it on Pinterest. I think I have a post about it on Instagram. Found the hair color on Pinterest. And really like how that came out with the green eyes, the pink muffs. And then I gave her like cute little sparkly dangly earrings. And the color of her coat, I think, matched really good with her hair. And then the background was a little too busy for me, but I think I accomplished well how I wanted to do it with the lighting in the store and the color of the bricks. I wanted that to be more muted so that she would kind of pop off the page. But yeah, really, really love that one. Oh, and I completed that one on Christmas Day of 2020. If we all remember 2020, it was pretty boring. We didn't really do much on Christmas Day. I don't think we really went anywhere because everyone was staying home. Then this one I did in 2018. Again, based it with probably, oh yeah, that whole thing is based with alcohol marker. Then went over it with Prismacolor pencils. I like the snow in the background that I put in. I like how I outlined her wing. I believe that's in a Jelly Roll pen. It's not metallic or anything, but just a basic Jelly Roll gel pen. And yep, I like her outfit, the colors I used. I love how her eyes came out, and then the golden blonde hair. Just a simple crown of greenery. Very pretty. This was another favorite. Hannah Lynn actually just recently, see, I did this in 2018, but Hannah Lynn just recently posted this on her Facebook page, and there were all kinds of comments that they want this to be a diamond painting. So you never know, you may see this picture in a diamond painting someday. But yes, I really like, again, I wanted the girl to be the focal point, so I did her in a bright pink. I love the soft, warm brown of her hair and the green eyes. And then the tree was way too busy, but I think I did okay. I don't know about those blue baubles, but it's all right. And then I wanted all the stockings in the same color, so I did like a red, green, and yellow. The little kitty is so cute. Try to give the fire a little bit of a glow. There is a little bit of gel pen back there, glitter gel pen, a little bit of glitter gel pen on the tree. But yeah, for something really busy, I think it came out quite well. And yeah, Prismacolor for her skin. Oh, and then there's the Bakery Girl, which I just finished her this season. So I try to pull this book out every Christmas season, but it doesn't always happen. I think I found a color palette on Pinterest because that's what I've been doing lately. And I want to say I might have used polychromos in this. So I really only based the back with the marker, and it might have been a Teo tree marker. It could have been, because I've been using Teo trees a lot, but I believe it might be Ohuhu. And then I did her completely in Prismacolor pencils, or not Prismacolor, but, well, it might have been. I don't know. It was either Prismacolor or Faber-Castell, one of the two. You can see here where I started, and her skin went horribly wrong. So I'm like, I can't leave her like that. So then I started over with different pencils and, yeah, different colors, and like that very much so. And I find that if you have a busy page, if you stay to a limited color palette, it comes out a lot better. That is what I have found out. So I stuck to a simple color palette and then figured out where I wanted to place everything. And yeah, I really like that one too. I believe that is all I have done out of A Whimsy Girl's Christmas. All right, next up we'll do Mermaids, Fairies, and Other Girls of Whimsy. I'm currently have a whip in here that I'm working on. I'll show you that first. I'm not really sure if I like how it's coming out. I really like the dragon though, the purples and the pinks. And then I based everything in my Teo tree markers, and to me it just seems so dark. And I'm not sure what to do with this. Like, I want to make that all sky, but it looks like there's a part of a mountain coming in. Again, this is one of her older books, so it's very, very sketchy style, which I do like, but I don't know. Some of her older books I have a hard time with all the details. Maybe that's what it is, all the details. Anyway, this is a work in progress. Hopefully you will see this sometime soon. Do I have any back here before I continue on? Oh yes, I've got this girl, from the Aussie girl. And I think I did this back in 2020, when they were having all the fires and the koalas were all getting trapped in the fires, the forest fires, and oh my God, yes, the kangaroos too. All the animals down in Australia were having a horrible time in those forest fires, and I felt like doing this page in honor of them. I based it all with Ohuhu markers and went over it with my Prismacolor pencils. I do like the color of her hair. I like the color of her outfit. I tried to give her more of a, outdoorsy look, but still a little pop of pink because she is a girl. I like the color of her eyes. I like how the animals came out. Clouds, they're all right. I think I was trying to showcase that it's very sunny there, so I did like a yellow cloud, like the sun's coming up onto the clouds. But yeah, I like that one. So I did that one in 2020. What else? That's my blotter pages. Oh, I like that one too. This is the Year of the Dragon, which is why I wanted to do a dragon picture. So we will see. I really like that one too. I have to do that one someday. Oh, she's holding a little baby. Look at all the details though. Holy moly. Like, look at that tiny little detail down there. Like, I don't know. I don't know about that one. That one I like too. I have a sticker of that, actually, that I was given. The little librarian sticker fairy, because I ordered one of her artists. It was like I don't know if it was a GoFundMe type thing or whatever. She was trying to get an artist grade coloring book up and running. And if you bought one, you got a free sticker with it. And so that's how I got it, which you'll see that. It's the Best of Hannah Lynn book. It's coming up next. Show you pictures from that. Okay, then I did this one in a very sketchy style to go along with the sketchy look of the page. I did this one in 2022. I really like how the sky came out. Yeah, see, it's all based with alcohol marker. I really like how the sky came out. I just took my alcohol marker and started going doot, 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 and just didn't even think about it. Just started layering colors on top of each other to get that cool looking sky. And then I just based everything else. And then I did use some colored pencil to shade. As you can see, I don't completely do the whole thing in colored pencil because it's got an alcohol base. I just shade it in little areas. But, yep, really like that one. And I did this one in 2019. Oh, this one, I love her eyes. Look at those eyes. I think I'd seen something probably on Pinterest. I was like, I gotta try those eyes. With like a brown center that fades out to a blue. Very, very pretty. I like her wings. I like the bright color of the yellow. Very poppy. Pops of color. Oh, and I really like the butterfly. See how the butterfly is kind of hidden? Like she blends in with the flowers. I kind of like that. Kind of don't notice her until a little later on after looking at the picture. Yep. And let's see if I've got anything else in here. Oh yeah, the birthday girl. So I did this one in May of 2019 because I'm a May baby. I was born in May, so I had to do this in honor of my birthday. All right, definitely Prismacolor. I can tell Prismacolor pencils. And I did base it with alcohol marker. I must have had a color palette because it looks very cohesive. And then I just did a very basic background, like just colored in the dots and then added some gel pen. There's some sparkly gel pen. I have brown hair, so I'm sure that's probably why I did that. Cute packaging. Yep. Very cute page. All right, that's all out of Mermaids, Fairies, and Other Girls of Whimsy. Next up, we'll look at the Best of Hannah Lynn coloring book. So this has a lot of pages that are repeated in those books, but some books that I don't have. So that's why I wanted this. See, there's the library. Now it's on much better paper. So it's artist grade paper. You can tell that some of these were the pages from that book. And yeah, so I probably should try doing it on this paper. There's that birthday girl again. Some close-up pages. I think I might have done this in one of the other books. So some of these I've already completed. Oh, and then in the back, she has, this is hard for me to hold up. She has some newer ones. Like this reminds me of Ariel. I think this is a newer. Oh no, maybe some of these, I don't know. I know she has some originals in here that are only for this book. Love that ice skater. Like I think this is an original. That's an original. I'm flipping in the back because I know. Wait a minute, did I cut them out? Oh my god. Oh no, okay. Phew. Okay, here's one from Steampunk Darlings that I just did. This is my most recent one. Again, I followed a color palette. I based it. I have a video on my channel of this page of me doing like the smoke and I believe her hair and the smoke in the background, how I base it and then go over it with colored pencils. Again, Prismacolor pencils, Ohuhu brush markers, and I really like her outfit. I'm loving this like dusty rose color lately. I've been using that. I've been buying a lot of stuff with that color. But anyway, yes, I really like how this came out. Oh, and white jelly roll for some accents. And I think some of the other ones I cut out. I was cutting them out and then putting them in a notebook. Because I really don't like it, honestly, on this spiral bound. I don't like spiral bound books. They're heavy. They get in the way. Yep, I don't have anything else. I did some out of here, but it's in PDF. So let me see if I can find that one. And I know I've got another one that I cut out. What did I do with it? Oh my gosh. Well, I thought I did. Where the heck did I... Okay, guys, I'm putting you on pause for 1 minute because I know there's another page out of this book. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, guys, I found it. It was in the book. Oh my god, I was starting to have a heart attack. Okay, so I finished this one in June of 2022. of these three ladies. This is an original to this book. I don't believe it's in any other books of hers. It may be a Patreon, though, image that she may have if you subscribe to her Patreon. I'm not positive. But yes, these three girls are at a amusement park. And she's holding my favorite ice cream of all time, which is black raspberry ice cream. She's holding a cute little lollipop. I really like the three different hair colors. I gave them all the same sunglasses though. I like their outfits. I like the background. And I believe this was all done with Prismacolor pencils. Completely done with Prismacolor pencils. I like how their eyes are all a little different. I really like her eyes. I may have jotted down what I used. I hope I did because those are really pretty. But yeah, so that, and then this one here was also, for some reason I felt like cutting it out of the book. I think, yeah, because I didn't like the spiral, so I cut it out and colored it. But again, yep, all done with just the Prismacolor pencils. This artist grade paper, it just smooths right across the paper. I like the, I may have used a little bit of Crayola, now that I'm thinking of it. Crayola colored pencils as well. Maybe not, because those look like Crayola colors, but those could also be the neon in the Prismacolor, so I'm not quite positive. Again, this was in 2019, so it's hard to tell. But anyway, I love the pops of colors. I love the gradient in the unicorn's hair, in the neon colors, and I even like her outfit, the colors I used in her outfit. Yep. All right, so that is all out of the Hannah Lynn, Best of Hannah Lynn coloring book. I think that one came out in 2019. Okay, here was a free PDF that I downloaded back in 2019, a sample page of Lady Leprechaun, and it's from the Mermaids, Fairies, and Other Girls of Whimsy. So obviously I did not have that book yet when I colored this. Based it with some Ohuhu marker, went over it with Prismacolor pencils. Love, love, love this one too. I don't know what it is. I think it's the shading I did on it maybe, and the color of her tail. I love the rainbow. I love the purple and the green. It gives me very, oh, and her reddish blonde hair because, you know, it's Irish. She's a lady leprechaun mermaid, so I wanted to make her look like she had reddish hair, but not too red. Yep, really, really like how this one came out. I think this was, and even the water, I think I did pretty good with the water. I wasn't sure what to do there to show that it was water, so then I made these squiggly lines with some gel pen. Yep, and then I love doing accents with the white just to kind of make it pop. Oh yeah, and there's a little butterfly with a little bit of metallic on there. Very cute. Yep, I really like how her skin came out in this one too. Okay, enough, moving on. All right, next is Whimsy Girls Through the Decades. When I saw that this book came out, I was like, oh, I have to have this book. Love all the decades. Okay, so I did this girl in 2020, August of 2020. When did this book come out? Oh, 2020. So yeah, that year. I remember when I got it, I just like went right to town with a lot of the pictures in here. Okay, so love her sweater. Not sure where I got the idea for that from, because probably Pinterest, but I like the ombre effect I did with her sleeves. Rose gold. I was into rose gold at the time, so I had to bring in some rose gold, and see, I still liked the soft pink, rose mauve type colors. I like her hair. Went a little too crazy on the highlights in her hair though with that white gel pen. Probably didn't need to do so much of that. But yeah, I like how the pillows kind of match the kitty cat. Yep, I like the color scheme. Obviously, I must have had a color palette to go by. And yeah, very studious looking. Okay, what's next in this book? I know I've done quite a bit. Oh yeah, so this was a buddy color. I don't really do buddy colors, but if someone asked me to, I will do it once in a while. But I like kind of doing my own thing. So anyway, This I did in May of 2021, and I did a very basic background with some Jelly Roll metallics. Did I base this? I want to say we did. Yes, I did base it with alcohol marker and went over it with my Prismacolor pencils. Love her pink hair. I tried to go with colors that would have been back then in the 80s. Oh yeah, see, and I gave her green eyeshadow. I usually don't put makeup on my girls, but I'm like, well, she is from the 80s. Definitely got to give her some eyeshadow. But yes, I thought that came out really cool. I think I have another 80s one in here. Yes, look at her. So she has very similar hair color to that leprechaun girl. I actually might have looked it up because I'm pretty sure I keep a little book, it's not up here with me, of color combos that I end up coming up with on pages that I can reference later. Or if anyone asks me, I can reference them. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, but I just made her hair a little bit darker red than that one. Gave her, this one has blue eyeshadow. Her outfit is so funny to me, but yep, that's what we would have worn in the 80s. And then again, just did a very basic background. I wanted the girl to pop, so I just based everything in the back, I believe, with Ohuhu. Yep, Ohuhu brush markers, or Ohuhu alcohol marker. I should just say alcohol marker. I like her brown eyes. Oh yeah, and she's got a little tiny bit of silver gel pen and blue gel pen for her jewelry there. But yeah, I really like her makeup. I think that's my favorite thing, and her outfit. But completed that one in 2020, August or July of 2020. Let's see, I need to do another one out of this book. This book is such a fun book. Oh, and then I did the 50s girl laying on the beach. So I tried to do more 50s colors, basic colors. She's holding a Coca-Cola. She's got a little sandwich and chips. I like the sky. I like how I did the sky. Tried to make it look like a sunny day. Oh, I should have done some music notes coming out of, that would have been cool, coming out of the radio. And the red igloo cooler they probably would have had back then. Yep, just did basic colors to match the umbrella and her towel. But yeah, I love her hairstyle. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, this girl too. I believe she's probably from like the 1940s. So I think I looked up like 1940s fashion, 1940s decor for kitchens, and this is what I came up with. The pink and the green, and then the black and white tiled floor. I must have based, yeah, I based some of that in, well, the majority of it is done with my Prismacolor pencils. But yes, another favorite of mine. I like how her dress came out. And her hairstyle. Done in rollers, I'm sure. Okay, let's see. Oh, and then this one, obviously, I did is from, oh my God, what's that movie? Oh my God. You guys know what movie. This is Betty from, you know, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank right now, but you all know the movie that I'm talking about of women baseball players. Anyway, this is Betty from that movie. I do remember her name. So I obviously referenced that and picked out colors to match for her uniform. And I tried to match her hair color. And then I thought, well, I'm just going to do a basic background. I'm not sure if those stripes were already there, if I drew them in. I may have drew those in to make it look like a baseball card. But I'm not positive if they were there or not. But anyway, yes, I love that one, how that one came out. If I remember, which I'll look it up and I'll put it up on screen, the name of this movie, because that is going to bug me now. I know what it is. Isn't that awful? I get on camera and then I like go blank. Ooh, so the 1920s. I'm pretty sure I looked up colors and fashion in the 1920s to figure out what to do for this one. Really like how this one came out. The blue background with the green dress and the pale blonde hair. Her skin's a little pinkier. I think I used more of a pinky purple color to her skin. There is some jelly roll metallic in the confetti in her jewelry. Yep, loved how that one came out too. And I believe that is all I have done out of this book. So that was Whimsy Girls Through the Decades. All right, so now we've got 2 small books. I don't think I've done anything out of this one. So I'll just kind of quickly flip through. These small ones are nice if you want something quick to color. Again, a lot of these are from her older style. Ooh, that one's very sketchy. That doesn't even look like her style anymore. But I really do like these little books for something quick. So I haven't done anything in that one. This one I do know I have done a bit in. So let's see if there's any back here. Oh, the turtle. That one's a pretty cool one. Lots of fine detail, though, in these little ones. So this one's Enchanted Faces. The other one was Sweet and Simple Whimsy color to color. So this one I did back in 2021. Really love this one. I like how the tiger came out. I love her hair color. I love the clouds. Again, I must have seen something on Pinterest that made me want to do those clouds, because never in a million years would I have come up with that on my own. But I do love the gradient of the clouds. It looks very circus-like. I think that's what I was going for. She looks like she's in a circus outfit, and he would be at a circus. She's got wings. You can see where stuff's hanging from the ceiling. So I wanted the circus vibes to continue throughout the page. Yep, really love that one. Did I base it? A little bit, but not much. Mostly all done in Prismacolor pencils. And then I've got this one. I love that one too. She's so cute with her little penguin. Very muted colors. I went with more muted color palette. I like her hair. I like her hat a lot. I love the little penguin and the sky. See how I based it with blue alcohol marker, and then I just went with a little bit of pink over top. I think that looks cool. Did this one in 2021. And then this one in 2021 as well. I gave her more of a tan, sun-kissed skin. I like the gradient in the background. The little otter is so adorable. I love the ones with the animals in them. I'm such an animal lover. Love how her eyes pop off of her skin color. Nice golden blonde hair. Yep, another favorite. Based it pretty much the whole thing with alcohol marker and then Prismacolor on top. This is the one I did with Crayola. This was all done with Crayola colored pencils, I believe. I don't think I based it. Nope. All Crayola colored pencils. Her skin's a little scratchy looking, which is to be expected with Crayola. But you can make beautiful pictures with those Crayola colored pencils. The only thing I don't like about Crayola is they're hard to sharpen. You have to have a really good sharpener, electric sharpener for those suckers. The wood is horrible. But yeah, I love the neon colors. I like the color of her hair and the background color. But yeah, I like her too. Let's see if there's anything else I can show you in here. Oh, I started that one. What did I start? Oh, yep, I based it with alcohol marker. I think I was trying to blend with alcohol marker. You can see where I was trying to blend the two marker shades together. And still not good at that. I like just basing an alcohol marker and going over it with colored pencil. That is my favorite way to color. And there's this girl, and I really like her too. So I put some glittery gel pen in her hair to make her hair, oh, and look in her eyelashes too, to make it sparkle. And I like the pearls. I do have a color combo for pearls. Whenever I come across pearls, I use the same color combo. And you can tell I brought it up into the sky, into the clouds. It's like a peach, a pink, and a green. And then This is different for me. I normally would not do a pink sky like that, but I really love how it is in contrast with her grayish blue hair. So I'm glad I did do that. And then a very basic outfit, tail, dark water, and then a little bit of doodads in her hair. But yeah, love how that one came out. I finished that one in 2021. I'm wondering if I probably had a color palette for this. And then there's this one I did in 2022, and I really like her wings. I did put some Wink of Stella on there. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a little bit of glitter in her. It's a light glitter, so it's definitely Wink of Stella. And I like the pink and purple hair. I love doing different hair colors. I'm a hairdresser by trade. That's my day job. So I love doing the hair. Like, that's my favorite part in doing these Hannah Lynn girls is their hair. But yep, I like the background. I like her skin. Did I base this? Only her skin was based. And so the rest was done, must have been done in Prismacolor. So that is Enchanted Faces. And now we are down to probably my favorite coloring book of hers of all time. And it is the Victorian Whimsy Girls. I think it's Victorian Girls or something like that. I'll post a picture of the cover of the book here. So if you're looking for it, you can go find it. It is an older book of hers. I was so excited when she came out with that book that I couldn't even wait for it to be in print. I instantly bought it off of her Etsy page or her website, I can't remember which, and printed it out. And I printed out my favorite pages. So we will start with this one. And I actually was able to print it out on nice cardstock, which is another reason why I wanted to print it out. This one I actually did in 2020. I know the book is older than that. 18 or 19, I think, 2018 or 2019. But anyway, so did this girl in front of her Victorian house. It is fall because there's pumpkins and mums. And so I had to do the trees in fall colors. And then I based her in blue. I like her hair color. I didn't do any alcohol work. So it's all done with Prismacolor pencils. I really like the feather in her hair, like the peacock feather. And look, she's got like corn in her hair. She's got some leaves, some pumpkins. I'm thinking that hat must be a pretty heavy hat on her head. I wasn't really sure, I don't think, what that was, so I just did it in a bunch of brown colors. The stained glass in the window matches her scarf. I always try to do that, try to bring other elements in different parts of the page, but using the same kind of colors. Victorian houses, I believe, probably would have been like this. They wouldn't have been brightly colored, so that's why I wanted to do more of a brown, different shades of brown. They probably would have been stained, not painted. Yep, I like the brickwork down here. But yes, love all my Victorian darlings pages. Here's the next one, another favorite of mine. Love this, I think it's a sunrise in the background. I love her outfit. Again, in a lot of these Victorian pages, I do more muted colors just because the Victorian era would not have been very vibrant. But I really do like her dress, how that came out. I love the cardinal. The only thing I didn't like was that the cardinal blended in with her hair color. Probably would have done a different hair color, but love that reddish blonde hair color and the green eyes. And then the snow I just did with, I think, a white Posca, and I just kind of picked at it and dotted it to give it the effect of snow. I did not base this one either. I do think I used watercolor, though, to pull down like that blue color to fade to white. I don't believe I did that with just pencil. I believe it probably was watercolor. But yes, this is one of my favorite Hannah Lynn pages as well. Then we've got the Bakery Girl. And I wasn't sure how I was going to do all those little pastries, but I really do like how it came out. I like the brickwork in the back. I love the stove and how I did, like, you know how they have this in like camping gear that it looks speckled pottery? Yep, I did that with some of the pottery to make it look old-fashioned. I like how the glass look came out. But yeah, I like another favorite. This one, not such a favorite. I do like it, but too brightly colored. I mean, I like the colors though. I do like the colors. I like the color of her hair. I don't like the background because it came out way too blotchy. I used alcohol marker, and for some reason I think my alcohol marker was running out. So it came out very blotchy. I tried covering up with colored pencils, but it's okay. I do like the color of her dress, that pink and peach though, with the yellow bodice. And there's no white accents or anything, no glitter gel pen. And I did this one in April of 2020. This one I like, again, very vibrant. The hot air balloons, I tried to just do all basic colors. Don't really like that either. This is way too bright green. That's all right. It was done in 2018, so that must have been maybe the year that this book came out. Again, I think I based this with my Caran d'Ache Neocolor 2s. I think it was because it feels like watercolor, and this was all Prismacolor. But I do like this purple. I do like the purple of her dress. It matches her umbrella. Yep. This one I do not like at all. I did this in August of 2018. Too busy of a background. I tried to do basic colors, but then it doesn't mesh well with her colors, and I wanted to do a very whimsical look on this. What I should have done is taken these colors here and put that in the back. I wish I hadn't done the red and the yellow, but that's okay. It is what it is, and yeah, it's a page completed. And the good thing is this is PDF, so if I ever wanted to redo this, I could print out another page. And then this one was my very first one I did from Victorian Darlings. You can see this is a complimentary sample of Elizabeth from Victorian Darlings, and she released this in 2018, so this was before her book came out. And I quickly downloaded it and printed it out and colored it, and I really do like this one. I like the color of her dress, how I faded out like they would have probably worn them back then, and the color of her hair. I believe I wrote all those colors down, so if you do want those colors, just let me know. The color combos for those. I like the butterflies. I like how I did a basic background. Yep. Really, really like, I think, nope, no alcohol marker at all. Just all Prismacolor. So anyway, guys, that is all that I have to show you. Those are all my Hannah Lynn completed pages from all the books that I own. Let me know in the comments below what one was your favorite, if you have a favorite. And let me know if you like these compilation videos. This was fun to make. Sometimes I don't enjoy making these videos, but this one was a lot of fun to make. And I really appreciate if you guys have lasted all the way to the end. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.